Hi, I'm Whisper, and this is Control. I'm super excited to be starting this game. This I'll first start off by saying that this is going to be a semi-blind playthrough. I've seen other people's playthroughs of this game a couple times. I think the last time was in 2023, right before Alan Wake 2 came out, but this will be my first time actually playing it. So I know some important story things, but I don't remember everything since it's been a while. But I've been thinking about this game for a long time and wanting to try it out. Initially I didn't because I'm a big chicken, and I was worried that it would be too scary for me. I think it'll be okay. It's not like Alan Wake level of scary. I don't think I could handle Alan Wake. But I really enjoyed this game, like what I had seen of it before. And I enjoy Remedy, like all of their games. Well, I say all of their games. I've only seen this one and then Alan Wake 1 and 2. But I like those. I like this one. And with Resident having been announced back at the Game Awards, and it's supposed to come out this year, I figured that instead of watching another playthrough to get like refreshed on the story by the time Resident comes out, I'll just play it myself, and then, that way I can see, will I be okay to play Resident? Is it going to be a little bit too creepy for me, or am I going to be fine, and can I experience it all on my own? I think that's everything, so let's just get right into it.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here? Yeah, I see it. But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
All right.
Where's everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction.
Oh, I'm so excited. So I am playing this on PS5. This is the Ultimate Edition. I've noticed already that there's some issue with menus and like controller, the stick acting weirdly. Oops. Apparently everybody kind of has that issue. Like, I kind of like that. Like you see that little flickering. But the best way to get around it is just use the D-pad. So far it's not a big problem. Ah. Correspondence. Okay. Prohibited items reminder. Federal Bureau of Control reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. For example, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. The thing I love the most about this game is just how weird it is. Not only from like a mind-bending perspective, but you see things like that, like you're not allowed to bring in number 2 pencils. It seems so innocuous, or even rubber ducks, but bringing stuff like that in is actually dangerous. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override, HRA protocol activated. I wanted to get a better look at that cigarette case. Because the upside down triangle is like, you know, an iconic symbol of this game series. I think it says black something. It is a little bit dark. I don't really want to turn the brightness up because I had it up higher before and it just looked really, it just made everything look really washed out. But if it becomes a problem, I'll just have to change it.
I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
The FBC seal. Bureau expenditures. Expenditure summary, executive sector Q2. Major, staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Compiled by FBC Accounting Department by order of Director Zachariah Trench. Oh, this one doesn't have the compiled by and by order of thing. Seek shelter. This is Dr. Darling. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. And then Ati. Our Bureau at work. And then Trench. Director Zachariah Trench. Bathrooms. Emergency first aid cabinet. Nothing in here, nothing in here.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Okay. Trail mix. Crackers. Hot. And smoky something? Pistachios, potato chips. And this, like, the blandness of these bags probably plays into that part in the note. What was it? Anything considered iconic representations of a concept. Maybe. I do remember in the Alan Wake 2 DLC, they made a point in that location to say don't bring in any like ideas or concepts or any drawings or anything like that, to not mess with the experiments they were doing there. I didn't remember if they had something similar going on here, but it seems like it, just for different reasons. I kind of wish these things would open up automatically when you pick them up, but it's fine. Security order. Attention all redacted. Redacted. A shark and his. Redacted. Although secure. Redacted. Permission to. Redacted. Following basic protocol. Redacted. Shoot to kill. Redacted. Good luck. Totally unintelligible. Oh, shoot. Please print clearly. Incident report form. AWE incident report form. I can't see anything else. It's such a low resolution on those things that even if I could zoom in, I still probably wouldn't be able to make it out much. Oh shit. Oh, freak me out for a second. It's just Atu though. There we go. There's the issue with the joysticks. It's not my controller either. Like, my controller is good with every other game. It's just this one. R4 reports reminder. To executive sector staff from admin, subject R4 reports too soon. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Oops. It is super, super dark.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Let's see what's over here. Oh, another bathroom. Trench again. Dr. Darling. Oh no. We just wrapped around. Right? Oh. This is where the weirdness of the oldest house comes in. Because this is where Ahti's picture was.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
They're twins, right? I thought they were twins. So she means baby brother as in he's the younger
Starting
twin.
from the top.
Oldest house. Say. Oldest house discovered August 4th, 1964. Oh yeah, I don't have anything. Same thing we saw before. Oh, okay. Whew. I was worried that it wasn't going to, that the alarm would keep going. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder regarding drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words/phrases to use. In the service of his or her country. Regret. Proud/pride. Will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Missions. Welcome to the oldest house. Proceed deeper into the Bureau. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Sorry. This is stressing me out a little bit. When I say I'm a chicken, I mean I am a gigantic chicken. I'm hearing a lot of noises and they're stressing me out. I know this game isn't scary. It's like spooky, a little bit creepy. It's not scary, but it doesn't take much to make me feel scared. Trench. Do not disturb. Barbara. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Oh, I was hoping we could, like, move around in the map, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, I could zoom in this whole time.
Something's outside.
Oh, don't say that.
Was coming here a mistake?
Okay.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
I was considering reading that out, but I think I would probably read a little bit too slow for how fast the subtitles are going. Oh, it's double jump, does she do double jump? I know she has like a hover ability.
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
See how, see how good I am with this, because service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically on use. But I don't really like shooters, and when I do play them, I prefer to play with mouse and keyboard. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. My aim is terrible. I definitely prefer melee a lot. So I am much more excited for Resident Evil. Because I think the combat is... I think I'll be better with the combat there. Enemies drop health elements with damage, collect health elements to restore health. I guess I'm fully restored, so I should be good.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Nope. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I normally don't really like playing shooter games. I definitely prefer hack and slash and using a lot of melee attacks. Even like when I played Mass Effect, once they made the sword good, I would run into enemies and just use the sword as much as possible. And if I do play shooters, I usually prefer to play on PC. This one, I decided to do it on console just because I heard a lot of people say that controller is more convenient than mouse and keyboard. And I did try it on PC, but it was bothering me because Steam only gives me the Xbox inputs, and I wanted to play with the PlayStation inputs because I'm using a PS5 controller. Oh, Jesus.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
Hiss Guard. Field research on Hiss Entity, His Corrupted Security Guard, Confidential, compiled by Emily Pope, Research Specialist, by order of Director Jesse Faden. Immediate promotion. We didn't even complete an interview. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss Guards use a standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, well, with the exception that certain Hiss Guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss residents capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. And then a picture of Trench. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. I do think that, unfortunately, the actor for Trench passed recently. Let's look at the other stuff a little bit later, after we check this place out. Check out that picture. I don't know that much else changed around here. Office of the Director, Zachariah Trench. That hasn't changed yet. I kind of wonder if that's an oversight by the developers, because, you know, pictures of the director have changed immediately, and then once we meet other people, they'll recognize us as the new director. Do I have clearance now? No. I wasn't sure if because I'm the director, I automatically get some sort of clearance. Director Jesse Faden. Notice this area is under 24 hours video surveillance. Check in with guard before proceeding. Executive Affairs. I keep trying to hit the circle button to go back. One day I'll...
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Grip level 1. Grip is reliable with semi-automatic fire that is deadly at short and long range. And I have a mod already. Astral health boost. 25% health. May as well go ahead and equip that. Astral reload efficiency plus reload speed. Objects of power, service weapon. ID, service weapon, OOP1-KE, acquisition date, August 4th, 1964, so same day that they discovered the oldest house. Containment location, not available. Service weapon, OOP1-KE, containment procedure, no unique procedures required. Description, per utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted, but I'm guessing it says director of the FPC. The object will determine whether redacted. I guess if they're worthy. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. So dictated by the board, I think. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varnastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling, presentation 11.1 for more details. And that... I think we get more if we look at it this way.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Shoot, I kind of wish we had transcripts for these. Just so if I wanted to look something up, it would be way quicker than having to rewatch the thing over again. Office rules of conduct. 1. Speak in moderate volume. 2. No personal calls. 3. No food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room. 4. No using the photocopier for personal projects. Or the 3D printer, or the bureau stationery. 5. Wear access badge at all times. 6. No discussing confidential projects out loud. 7. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. Be sure to wash hands carefully with soap. Make sure to wash all fingers, nails, palms, backs, wrists. 3. Rinse thoroughly and dry carefully. Say hi and welcome to the new people in the oldest house. Some new people. First aiders. Pneumatic tube checklist. Place your items in the canister. Add foam padding top and bottom. Up. Oh no. Add foam padding top and bottom if you're sending blood or other specimens in a glass tube. Check that the canister is properly locked. Place the locked canister in the tube. Check the location code for the destination. Punch in the code and send the redacted tube. Read and understand operator's manual. Please don't bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. Book club. I cannot make that print out. It's so small. Socks and ballerinas live at the oldest house. Friday night executive sector. I wonder if that's like an employee band, because I don't see them inviting other people in unless it's to experiment on them. Reminder to all staff, food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see Greg in maintenance, $50. $50 sounds pretty good. I have no idea what that says. Spinning out of control, yes. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. User cycle, yada yada. So I am going to try and take my time to look at all the assets around here. I think if I go in there, combat's gonna start. I can hear them already. But I find it all to be very, like, everything in here is very fun. So I want to see all the weirdness that I can and see all the, like, writings and stuff. This might take me a while. It's very red. Oh, can you please stop moving? Did she ever end up getting a dodge? Because I feel like that would be really helpful for moving around a little bit quicker. Also, just want to check real quick. There isn't like a... Yeah, there's no real difficulty settings. I can't tell what they're saying. I think later there is a note that writes down what they're chanting, but I think it's pretty far into the game. Executive meeting minutes. To executive staff from admin, subject executive meeting agenda. Agenda items for the next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Bathroom again.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
I heard something about earworms. This looks like all the same stuff from the other room. I think if I shoot these guys, you just disappear. I would feel bad for doing it, so I'm not gonna do it right now. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building. A lot of the same stuff from before. Avoid modern technology. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Umbre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. I feel like if mold is such an issue, or big concern, they should probably have like sanitation areas at the entrance. Can't find your office, watch your step. Because I know there are some places around the world, like in think, banana farms in South America where you have to switch your shoes when you go in because there's like deadly bacteria that could screw up the entire farm if you're not careful. Yeah, check that already. And so you think that if they want to contain the mold and like make sure it definitely doesn't get out, there should be some form of, it shouldn't be individual responsibility. It should be the whole company's responsibility. House memory. So I need to get clearance level to look at these things. Marshall, AWE Investigations. 2 H. Marshall from L. Keenum, subject another dead. For Marshall's eyes only, Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a way to sort the fake We need to find a better way, I think, to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. But it's a good thing if it's just duds, right? That means, saying that like no news is good news. Rock Powder Deployment Unit? Black Rock Powder Deployment Unit? Oh, this is like how you can communicate with people inside, I think. Like they'll show up on that little TV. This is a mic, speaker. Shelter service hatch. Sorry, can you open up again? Right. So these connect, so if you needed to get anything to someone in there, you could just put it through there. I think I checked everything.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. 1. Are you here to see someone? 2. Are you from New York City or just visiting? 3. How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, suspicious maybe, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Oh, there's so much to read. I don't think I was fully prepared for this. Urban legends, compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers, by order of Emily Pope, research specialist. Examination of Paranatural Topics, Urban Legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, a Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena can contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human Redacted through 2 punctures on the consume human blood through 2 punctures on the neck. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. Certain phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on something. Okay, I think we're good on that. Oh, I guess I just jumped down.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Maybe. Do I have any?
Please, talk to me.
Give me a second,
I
please.
saw you deal with the compromised agents.
So I guess the Ultimate Edition comes with a couple outfits
Is
automatically.
it safe to come out?
Okay, I'm coming.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow, this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
That works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the Hiss out.
I like that Emily just went straight to business as soon as she stepped out. Control points compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers. By order of Emily Pope, research specialist. Summary. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define the control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 725-2788 for full report. So is that certain parts don't want to be controlled or modified? And then, if we can affect it, then it makes sense that the Hiss could also affect it. Oops. No, I don't think there's anything extra from that other recording. What the hell? What is with these shadows? That's really freaky. Ugh, I don't like that.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.